What up? It's your boy back again, Marlo Knows Boxing and Marlo Knows Basketball for Run It Up Sports. Back to y'all with another one. This is part 2 of Marlo and Stats going over the wild week of the league. In the first video, we talked about the Bradley Beal trade to the Suns. In this video, we get more into the Chris Paul and Jordan Poole trades. So y'all take a look at this and check this out.
Matt, now that you mentioned Curry, man, it's that segue over. Like, Chris Paul gets traded to Washington for Bradley Beal to Washington. So he's in Washington for what, 48 hours before they trade him for Jordan Poole. First of all, I feel like this is like a lot of people are saying Jordan Poole lost. Hold on, let me put my seatbelt on. Stop that beeping. But yeah, a lot of people feel like Jordan Poole lost in this situation. I don't really feel like that. I feel like Washington is the perfect situation for Jordan Poole because he don't have to have nobody throwing a mouthpiece when he takes a shot. You don't gotta have nobody punching him in the face in practice. Like he kind, this is a young rebuilding team. It's gonna be probably him and Kyle Kuzma that are gonna grow together and try to build something for the future. He didn't really fit in Golden State. I didn't feel like
Jordan Poole. And when you have two buttholes in one situation, you have friction building.
Right.
That's essentially what happened, and I agree with you. The Washington situation could be better for Jordan, but I feel like the young boy got that money went crazy. You know what I mean, I honestly, I'm thinking this is gonna be Harrison Barnes 2.0, man. Because once Harrison Barnes got his money, it was still pretty much mid-production. He didn't look. I'm looking at it like this. With Golden State, Harrison Barnes looks better than he actually does.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, you can put him. He is in Sacramento right now, of course. But
yeah.
I mean, he's averaging more. His numbers is up. But are you looking for Harrison Barnes? The man was in the playoffs last year.
I mean, he resurfaced. I mean, I wasn't really looking for him before this year because he was on teams that wasn't really doing anything. Yeah. But this year, with him and the Kings were good the whole year, and then especially in the playoffs, Harrison Barnes was definitely a big part of that. He kind of reminded me who he was. I was disappointed in him. I felt like the King he missed a shot that would have won the Kings that series in Game 5. I think it was the Kings were up 2-1. If he would have made that 3, they would have went up 3-1, and I think the Kings would have put Golden State out in the first round if he would have made that 3. But he missed it. Yeah, he missed it. But I mean, it definitely reminded us like he's still here.
Yeah, that would have been a beautiful thing to put on his resume. You know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all and I got the mugs about to end the dynasty.
Yep.
But I mean, at the same time, I just don't think Harrison Barnes is ever going to experience anything about it in Golden State. I mean, I'm not even saying he'll probably get another ring. You know what I'm saying? Another key member on the team, but as far as how it goes, I think that Poole is going to be like that in another 5. We're going to be saying the same stuff about Jordan Poole 5 years. Yeah, he's still averaging 20 games, maybe 18 to 20 a game, and Washington probably still be in the same state that they in too. I'm not impressed. I don't think Kyle Kuzma. You made a mention of Kyle Kuzma. I don't think he's staying there, bro.
Yeah. Hold on, the fans is watching. Another similarity that I see between Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole and Harrison Barnes, is I don't think either one of them gets along with with Draymond Green. If you notice, when Harrison Barnes had his wedding, he invited all of the Golden State Warrior players that his former teammates and everything like that. He invited everybody except Draymond Green.
Yeah, bro, that's a good point. That's a fire point because it also just reinforces what I'm saying. Like, Draymond is that kind of teammate where that's probably in that thing. You know, they like might really likes him, but he's the kind of that you rather have on your team than against you. Obviously, aren't trying to be best friends with him. Like, nah, you know what I mean? This dude smart.
He has that attitude with everybody except for Steph. Like, you could even see it against Clay when I think it was game 4. Yeah, game 4 of that series against the Lakers. When Clay took that shot at the end of the game, he took like a really deep 3, and it was a bad miss. Draymond started throwing a temper tantrum. Like he probably was saying, I couldn't hear what he was saying, but it looked like it was a lot of stupids and a lot of MFers.
Thing about Klay Thompson, though, bro, that nigga don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga stay blunted. He don't. Klay Thompson kind of nigga. Even if a nigga was trying to bully him, he gonna be on some man, whatever, bro. Unless you really. I think Klay Thompson will get his hand. I
don't know.
I mean, just as far as probably because he's so laid back. You know, them quiet dudes you gotta watch.
Yeah, that is true. The quiet dudes is the dudes you gotta watch. But I mean,
when as far as just I identify with his way about how he approaches things.
Yeah, he really mellow. I don't know, for all my R&B fans out there, I like to call him John B. He can look just like John B, the R&B singer.
That's a fact, Clay. Put they one together. Clay too laid back. You know what I'm saying? That's why him and Steph get along. Because Steph more just like the family man type. He don't really be out and about. And Clay, the perfect kind of that would get along with it. Like, but I've been hearing stories about Clay. He a wild boy in his he's off time.
Yeah.
I don't think he can like mine and with mine. Like, man, but you I was saying I don't know how that's gonna look for Jordan Poole. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, my thing with it is Jordan Poole really I'll be honest.
I mean, the leash is off now, so we really gonna see how good he was. But one thing that I thought when they gave him that huge max contract, I mean, I've never seen somebody a non-starter get $100 million contract like that. Like, you pay somebody $100 million and they not even starting for you. That's another thing that didn't really make sense. Like Golden State, I don't know, man. They doing some questionable moves, and
Well, I was gonna say they gave him that money. Like and that's why I love being a historian of the game, bro. Because I've been making notes about key little shit, like the stuff that we gonna forget about 5-10 years from now. The thing about it is that last year the Warriors not winning the 2022 MVP without you. You know what I'm saying? Jordan,
no, they wouldn't.
He was averaging 23 a game. You know, then literally whenever Steph wasn't on the floor, they had to have Jordan Poole. So that's why he got the $100 million, because this year was supposed to be the first year where, he's supposed to have been taking over the reins. Jordan Poole was supposed to be averaging 24 to 26 points. You know what I'm saying? And the man, you know what I'm saying? And then worked his way up into Clay's role, and then eventually another year or two when Steph walked away, he in Steph's role. That's why he got
right.
But
yeah, but it's like you can't do that though. Like, as an organization, like, you have to do one or the other. Like, you can't try to rebuild. They was trying to rebuild and build up their young talent with Jordan Poole and Kuminga and all them guys at the same time as they trying to still win championships with veteran guys. So it's like you can't try to do a rebuild and do a championship team at the same time. It ain't gonna work. You gotta pick one or the other.
Well, I gotta disagree, low, because it did work. It worked last year.
Yeah, I mean, it did, but I mean, that was before they gave him that money too.
No, yeah. And that's probably and I can't really. I don't think you can hold that against the Warriors as much as you got to hold it against Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole. And I'm saying like this: once I see a young dude get money, and then the next thing you see is him in the headlines for some silly stuff. You know, what I'm saying I blew a lot of money. Niggas getting
Ice Spice.
I was building up to it. I was trying to make some mentions of other dudes because Derrick Rose, when he first got paid, nigga got pulled over like every week for speeding tickets. Always in the news for speeding tickets, bro. But in the same time, I just feel like when these young boys get that money, even John Morant, you see them, they all wild out. They're like,
wilding.
I got $200 million in the account when the most money you probably ever had was $200,000 in the account. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a
Kanye West said that in the song. Wait till I get my money right, and you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah,
that's really true.
Talking to him the same way they were talking to him 5 years ago. No, he can ain't nobody. So I think Jordan Poole in that same class. And, it's just gonna go one or two ways, and everybody's really calling it out right now. He gonna go out to Washington and be the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna, fall off. I project be Harrison Barnes 2.0 productive, but we ain't gonna be looking for Jordan Poole no more.
Well, the difference between him and Harrison Barnes, though, I think with him going to Washington, I think they're probably gonna try to make him the star of the team. Who they have? They got rid of Bradley Beal. They got rid of Porzingis. You still have Kyle Kuzma, but that's pretty much it. Other than Kyle Kuzma, like Jordan Poole has free reign. He gonna have the green light. He can take the shots he want. He can do whatever he wants. Harrison Barnes, when Harrison Barnes went to, I think first he went to Dallas, then Sacramento. He didn't have no green light like that. Like he wasn't like brought to the team to be the guy.
Well, also Harrison Barnes, that's what I say. Niggas be a product of systems sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like a system was holding Kawhi Leonard back versus it was pretty much, it's pretty much making Harrison Barnes and Jordan Poole look better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the thing about it is that they both look better in the Golden State system versus if they was playing basketball anywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, so that's what I'm saying. Like Jordan Poole will probably still be productive. He's gonna probably still do his thing. But the fact of the matter, he ain't gonna be winning. He's not gonna not be as. I don't know what Jordan Poole's splits numbers are. He can't be. But Golden State they got a system where it opens up the offense for everybody. Like the bench gonna get 5 to 6 points just because that's how Golden State's system works.
Yeah, I think that applies to probably every Golden State player. I don't think any of them would be as good somewhere else. Not even Curry. I don't even think Curry would be if Curry went to you put Curry on the Orlando Magic right now. He'll score a lot of points, but I don't think he would be as good.
Now that's the thing, you know what I mean? Now Curry is the system to a degree because you need a Clay around Curry, you need a Draymond around Curry, so Curry don't have to do all that other stuff that those boys do. But that's why Draymond. I don't know if you've seen the headline, the article, but Draymond was talking about, my new contract got to be tied in with Curry. Because
he said that? I thought Draymond was trying to go to the Lakers.
Nah, man. This is the thing about that. I think that might happen, but they ain't gonna win shit if Draymond go to the Lakers, and I think Draymond's smart enough to know that too. Draymond knows he's looking at.
I don't think the Lakers not winning nothing with or without Draymond. It ain't nothing the Lakers could do to win no championship. LeBron ain't what he was, and Anthony Davis is inconsistent and injury prone.
Always been inconsistent and injury prone.
So it's just that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That bubble championship only happened because they got 4 months off in the middle of the season to make sure that they was on point when the playoffs came because they got a 4-month break.
Yeah, that's a fact. And it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know nobody but the Bron. You know, that bubble.
Yeah, nah, that. I I mean, it's a ring. I ain't gonna take it away from, because if I take that one away from him, I gotta take one of Tim Duncan's away too, because that '99 championship was suspect as well. Like how you, like he won a championship where the season started in February.
Yeah, but they wasn't no stoppage, and it definitely wasn't. I was saying, once niggas was playing, they was playing 4 nights back to back. You know what I mean? So it's still travel tax. It's still all of that. I mean, I understand where you're going with that, but at the same time, they still had to go through the grueling, phases of what the NBA schedule calls for, and even more so because niggas was playing 4 nights, you know what I'm saying, in a row for what, 3 months?
Yeah, but I think if that was a full season, they would have. I don't know. I feel like they would have definitely met better competition in the finals, because I don't think New York would have made it to the finals if that was a full season.
Well, hold up. If you're going to take away the 99 ring, you want to take away Bron's 13 ring, because then they get that on the lockout season?
Yeah, but it wasn't that. They started the season in December. That's December is different than February, I feel like.
Yeah, to a degree, but I mean, at the same time, when you get into semantics like that, then there's always somebody in the room that's gonna be like,
well, what about this? What about that? Yeah, no, I feel you.
Just to play the dozens and be fair, it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, but I don't take a over ring as much as like some dudes just do it just to hate on LeBron. I just acknowledge that, hey man, and then actually, I don't know if I did a video about this or I was planning on doing a video, but it's talking about, I gathered a lot of intel and quotes and information about a lot of them dudes didn't even want to be in the bubble. They were like, yo.
Yeah. They actually, when they ended the season, they actually was going to end it and then just start back fresh in October. But LeBron and Clutch Sports, they was battling for that. They was like, nah, we got to start the season back. This is my last chance. Especially once he seen that, because you remember when during that that break that they had, Jordan dropped that last dance. He seen that, was like, nah, nigga, we gotta start the season back immediately. He seen that last dance, he thought he was losing ground. I guess that's a topic for another day. We'll get into the LeBron and Jordan thing eventually, but just to segue over back onto the topic. What you think this Chris Paul? What you think the Warriors was thinking with this? Like bringing in Chris Paul? Like I'm confused. I'm baffled. Like what the hell? How is this?
I'm not a Warriors fan per se, but I understand. The Warriors be trying to be like the smartest team in the room. You feel me? Like they be trying to do stuff that's light years ahead of everybody. So they just rinse, wash, and repeating what Jerry West. I don't know, not Jerry West. Who was there?
Bob Myers.
Yeah, Bob Myers. They trying to rinse, wash, and repeat. Not even. I can't even say Bob Myers, bro, because Bob Myers, the only thing he ever did was bring Kevin Durant. Like he signed off on.
Yeah. When they got Clay, Draymond, and Steph, I think the GM was Don Nelson. Was it?
No, it was a dude. His name's Larry something. Larry with an F. He's not a dude, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, Jerry West was the talent scout, so you know what I'm saying. Jerry West got a Clay.
Oh, he was working. Jerry West was working for them.
Yeah. The Warriors.
Okay.
He bought it. I'm sure he bought it in Klay Thompson. I don't know if he bought it. I think he bought it in Draymond too. Jerry West.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what they thinking with this though. This is the it really doesn't make any sense, because first of all, the Suns cut Chris Paul for a reason. Like he's injured, he can't stay healthy, and when he is out on the court, he's subpar. Like we see in games where he's scoring like 8 points and 7 assists. I mean, he was putting up Draymond numbers last year without the rebounds. But
who you say?
I said the Suns cut Chris Paul for a reason, so I just really don't understand it. Like last year he was hurt most of the time, and when he did play, he was putting up numbers like 9 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Like, he's putting up Draymond numbers without the rebounds and without the defense. So it's like, and then not even that, not even just that. Like even if he was in his prime, how would a point guard like him fit with Golden State? Golden State likes to play fast. Chris Paul likes to play slow. Chris Paul likes to have the ball in his hands. He likes to run the offense and control everything when he's, you know what I'm saying, on offense. Golden State likes to have the ball in Draymond's hands and Steph's hands doing the pick and roll thing and the motion offense, everybody moving and everything like that. Everybody's a shooter. Chris Paul is very mid when it comes to 3-point shooting, especially at this point in his career. So, I mean, I just don't get how he can help this team. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I feel like they got worse with this trade.
I think they can help on the second unit. You know, that's what Jordan Poole was supposed to be doing last year. Jordan Poole was so ass. Jordan Poole had one good month of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was what they need somebody that's going to Steph going to be 36 next year. You know what I'm saying? So they need somebody that's going to come in and be able to manage the game. But like I said, I don't think they're going to keep Chris. I think they're going to use him for a nice piece, probably ship him over to somebody and do what they did with D'Lo, get them another Andrew Wiggins like. I just don't know who that would be because even back then,
yeah, who would that be though?
There you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. Man, Marlo knows basketball. Marlo knows boxing, and my boy Stat Smith TV. Man, check his channel out, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how this works out, man. If the Warriors gonna keep Chris Paul or what they're gonna do next, man. But I really feel like Jordan Poole came out the best in this trade, man. I feel like the Wizards is a really good fit for him. But we'll be back at y'all next week. My boy Jeremy will be back with us, and we might have a special guest for y'all next week, man. It'll be a very special show, man. So tune in, man. It's your boy again. Marlo knows basketball. Marlo knows boxing, and we on to the next.